All right, apparently this week is Black Mustang week, and I saved the best for last. This is a 2013 Ford Mustang GT Premium Roush Stage 3. So most of you are probably familiar with Roush. They are a aftermarket or factory authorized upfitter of Ford vehicles, including Mustangs. They also do kind of like Shelby and Saline, which I don't know if Saline's in business anymore, but Roush is definitely a popular one with the F-150s and the Mustangs, especially in this generation. They've got a few different stages, stage 1, 2, and I believe stage 3 is the highest. Stage 1, I believe, is just some cosmetic dress-ups. Stage 2 does some suspension and wheels and some other niceties and maybe a little bit of a tune. And the stage 3 is really the one to have, because this gives you the 565 horsepower supercharged, or Roush charged as they call it, of the 5.0 liter Coyote V8 that the car comes with. Comes with a little plaque here: 565 horsepower, 505 pound-feet of torque, or foot-pounds of torque, not sure which way that goes. But this one does have the Jack Roush signature. I believe this black one here is the way it comes, and this one somebody actually had Jack sign it after the fact. Pretty cool. This car has just 27,000 original miles on it. Give it a little start here. So we got a factory boost gauge, goes with our supercharger. Of course, with this package you get a Roush specific exhaust system with this different diffuser back here. Exhaust sounds incredible without being too loud. You get a different emblem here, the stage 3 logo there. Got a spoiler here on the back. Of course, we have the Roush 20-inch wheels. This car's just had all brand new tires put on. You get the it's got the Brembo factory brakes. You get the Roush hood with the Roush decal, Roush charged. A little bit different front splitter with the fog lights down below, different grille, different lower valance there as well. This one does have the Xenon HID headlights factory with the Roush logo here on the sides. It's got those little side skirts on the bottom, and back here on the back that I think were extra. You get the louvers here on the rear windows. This car also has a window tint film, which looks really sharp. Very nice job there with that. And of course you get all the Roush interior. You get the Roush specific seats with the stage 3 logos on there, and the back seats, Roush logo on that little lid here, that logo there, the supercharged boost gauge there, a little different door cards here on the sides, and the Roush logo floor mats. Take a look under the hood here, take a look at the paint, and everything on this car is just showroom condition. Wheels are pristine with no curb damage. Like I said, brand new tires. Paint, as you can see, shines like brand new. I could take it to a car show and win a trophy. Bumper side as well. Now I did sell this car years ago, and the gentleman sold it back to us and bought a Corvette. He said he'd always wanted a Corvette, so he's going to do that. There is a little damage incident on the Carfax, which he said he was at somebody's house he said to watch a UFC fight. Somebody had a party for a UFC fight, and somebody backed into this door. They did an amazing job. I mean, it looks perfect, but he said that was they put a dent somewhere here. He said I believe they replaced the doors, according to him, but I don't know that he really knows that for sure. But that was the extent of that damage. Take a look under the hood here. So this is the Roush supercharger. I'm not sure exactly where that's sourced. I assume somebody else makes that for Roush, but maybe they make their own. Now this is a very factory type of a setup. As you can see, you've got two coolant reservoirs here. This coolant reservoir is for the supercharger intercooler. So just like a Mustang GT500, this has air to water to air intercooler system. So there's an intercooler here in the front grille that cools this coolant off, then it sends that coolant through another little radiator that's mounted under the supercharger there, and that's how it cools the compressed air before it enters the engine. Of course, you got the Roush valve cover lids there, and then being a Roush, it's got all the Roush badging on under the hood here to show that it is a real Roush and that it came from the Roush factory this way, and somebody didn't just put this stuff on there. Of course, it's got the Roush cold air intake that's part of that package as well. Everything under here, as you can see, super clean. Under the hood, super clean. None of the usual corrosion here on this aluminum hood. Another nice thing with the Roush package is you get these gas struts that hold the hood up, as opposed to a regular Mustang, you have to use a prop rod. So that's part of the Roush package as well. Definitely a very good looking, aggressive looking car. It's got just the right amount of upgrades to really give it a nice look with the hood, the front bumper, the wheels, the spoiler on the back, but not too much to make it kind of cartoonish looking. And the power on this car and the way that it sounds when you drive it is absolutely intoxicating, is the best way I could describe it. If you know what a Coyote 5.0 sounds like, they sound amazing, and this sounds even better. Another part of the Roush package, of course, is all the suspension. It's got a full Roush suspension. You can see those blue shocks in there, struts in the front here. So also the full suspension is also part of the Roush package. Check it out on our website, autolivery.com, if it's still available and pricing, and give my video here a like for some interesting tidbits about interesting vehicles. Now you know a little bit about what a Roush Mustang is and what all that entails, and maybe you have the opportunity to buy it on our website, autolivery.com. Like and subscribe my page for other interesting inventory like this as it comes in here at the Auto Livery. Thanks.